Now, when it comes to the recycle water program, realize, especially those of you who do not have a program, there are some different elements in regards to running a recycle water program. All the way to, as we mentioned earlier, even with the cross connection control program, some of the basic things, things like the definitions and terminology that's out there when dealing with recycled water. Um, I give you an example, depending on what part of the country, different terms are being used. Okay. We're familiar with the term recycle water, but, 15, 20 years ago, the term recycle water wasn't even used. The term that was used at that time was more reclaimed water. So, just realize that, hey, that reclaimed water term is really talking about the same thing, recycle water. Sometimes you hear, depending again, different parts of the country, you hear the term reuse water. Okay, and there may be some level where some entities use the term gray water in dealing with recycled water. Key thing in regards to that, and we'll talk about how gray water is actually different from recycled water. It's a level of reuse water, but it's different from recycled water. Just a basic definition of recycled water. Okay, so recycled water means water which, as a result of treatment of waste, is suitable for a direct beneficial use or a controlled use that would not otherwise occur, and is therefore is considered a valuable resource. Okay, keep that in mind, because as we go through the program, the recycled water program, keep that in mind, the fact that recycled water is a certain level of treated waste. Okay, as opposed to the term gray water. Gray water means the following. Gray water, it means untreated wastewater, which has not been contaminated by any toilet discharge. Gray water includes wastewater from bathtubs, showers, bathroom wash basin, clothes washing machines, and laundry tubs, but does not include kitchen, sink, or dishwasher waste. Okay, and the reason why it doesn't include kitchen, toilets, dishwasher, and all that is because there's biological potential hazards with bacteria, with the food, toilets, those kinds of things. So when they mean gray water, some people kind of jokingly say, you mean soap water, things that you use with soap kind of thing. Yeah, if you make it really simple, that's what we mean by gray water. Okay, so it's really a form of reuse water where you have water from your clothes washer, water from bathtubs, shower, things like that can potentially be reused within a property. And the reason why that's there is for kind of things like irrigation of the system. Okay, those of you who are dealing with a drought and so forth, you deal with this situation, where homeowners, because of a water shortage, water drought condition, and so forth, you see these kinds of things, and gray water hopefully helps supplement, the irrigation within a property and so forth. I know dealing with the drought, here in California, you see articles about dealing with the drought, all the way to the point where, hey, if I can't get any water for my lawn, I don't like seeing this ugly dead grass out there, and they take other methods to make things look a little bit better, all the way to the point where, they're painting their lawns. So you can see this paint company, comes out there with their green paint and just paint the lawn, just to make it a little bit better and so forth. So, gray water is really intended to help out with that situation, help out with irrigating the lawn and so forth, and that kind of thing. So you'll see different resources out there that kind of gives you some of the different drawings and plan of a gray water system, different parts of the country. This is one from Arizona, talking about, what a gray water system is, kind of the plans of what that is and how you can use the gray water and so forth. Okay. But in regards to what we are talking about, recycled water, we said that the basic definition is, as a result of treatment of waste. And some of you are kind of going, ugh, so recycled water is actually wastewater. Yeah, in a sense it is. It is treated wastewater. Okay, so people are saying, then why do you want to use recycled water? You know, I mean, it's wastewater. You know, ew, you know, don't want to do that. Okay, well, there are reasons why we want to use recycled water, and you'll hear things like this. There's limited water resources out there. Augment some of the water supply, reduce the wastewater discharge that's out there. And environmentally, it's a good thing to do. You'll see some of the different predictions out there about, the scarcity and stress level of water around the world and so forth. And you can see there are different parts of the world that have reached a point where it's critical. Okay, so something has to be done in regards to that. There are some different things, like for example, in California, there's the Porter-Cologne Water Quality Control Act, which when it comes to, recycled water, mentions the following. It says the people of the state, and again, this is in California, have a primary interest in the development of facilities to reclaim water. And again, this was at the time where we used the term reclaim, containing waste to supplement existing surface and underground water supplies and to assist in meeting the future water requirements of the state. When people originally read this statement here, the perception that a lot of people have, the public had, was this. They thought that, the public perception was that, oh, we're going to be drinking toilet water. Is that really what that is? Is that really what reclaimed water is? In fact, it was interesting because even, at some of the newspapers, you saw some of the different comic strips that showed this kind of thing, when it comes to recycled water, ice cold toilet water, ice cold toilet lemonade water kind of thing. But, when it comes to recycled water, realize that, there is a level of treatment of this wastewater. Okay, so it's not just plain old, wastewater that you're reusing. There is a process for that. Okay. As part of that, you're going to see that there are different treatment levels of this wastewater for the recycled water use. So you see the terminology that for recycled water, you may see the term, disinfected to a secondary 23 or a secondary 2.2 or a tertiary treatment of that wastewater so that you can use it for a recycled water purpose. Okay. The reason why you have this different levels of treatment is you can see that as you increase the complexity of the treatment, it becomes a more viable solution to use that for different aspects. So you can see that, as you reach the secondary, as you reach the tertiary level, now you have, more options into how you can use that water for different aspects that are out there to supplement different things and so forth. Okay. Just to give you a quick definition, and you'll see a lot of resources where they're mentioned, what the different levels of treatment out there. Talk about secondary 23. You can see that a basic definition of that is that wastewater has been oxidized and disinfected so that the median concentration of total coliform bacteria does not exceed a most probable number of 23 per 100 milliliters. Okay. So that's just a basic definition of that treatment level, the 23 treatment level. As opposed to the 2.2, you can see similar language, except the level of the MPN number is a lot more strict. So instead of 23 is 2.2. Okay. And then you have the third level of treatment, and that is the tertiary. Okay, the tertiary treatment is filter wastewater that has been disinfected. How is it disinfected? To a certain level, to even a higher level of disinfection. So you can see that it's treated, filtered, and disinfected such that it reduces the concentration of plaque-forming units of F-specific bacteria and MS2 or poliovirus, and has a median concentration of the 2.2 MPN. Okay, so you can see that the tertiary level is a level even above beyond the secondary treatment. When it comes to recycled water, you're going to see that a lot of references reference the tertiary treated level for use. Okay, I know there are some areas, like for example, in a wastewater treatment plant, that may recycle the water and they may work with secondary because they have certain level of controls within the plant and so forth. But when it comes to the public use of recycled water, you're talking about the tertiary treatment of that recycled water.